Boston Cemetery received its first burial in 1814, but should come to no surprise to you that considering its location, urban legends of hauntings and the unexplained have left their mark here as well. People report seeing a ghostly apparition sitting on one of the benches, and the trees here are said to move on their own. Some believe it may be because of the Satanists who come to worship in HellTown. So smash that like, hit that subscribe, join the family, and let's get it.
So you know the Stanford house that I just showed you guys, right here is actually all that, look at, it's like their whole family's buried right here. And that's only probably about 2 minutes away also. But in the cemetery,
that's the guy that probably lived in that house. Died in 1851. That lady told us that the house was built in 48.
Oh, right here, yeah. Andrew Stanford, March 1851.
Goes back earlier than that.
Oh yeah, we're getting into some old stones here.
There's 1800s.
Nah, I've seen over.
Yeah, me too.
I always say that to everything. Someone says, "Oh, that's real nice."
These two guys are big on cemeteries. Like, they know all the old school cemeteries. We're going to be filming Tinker Creek, and it's like a 200-year-old cemetery that is supposed to have Ottawa Indians buried on it. And then so like the first early settler white guy, how I read it, was, I think it was the 1800s, but he was the first white guy buried there, which leads you to believe like pretty much everybody before that was from the Ottawa Indian tribe. And there's George. So Catherine and George Stanford.
George Stanford, this was the monarch of the Stanford family. He was one of the very first settlers in Boston, or HellTown. He was born in 1804 and died in 1872.
Stanfords. I wonder if the Stanfords are still here in HellTown.
I believe there is. I believe the great-great-grandchildren or something still is. I'm not 100%, but I believe there still is in this immediate area.
Wow, they've been here a long time. Original settlers till now. That's pretty cool.
This was back in the canal days, when the canal was the main transport route,
yeah,
from Cleveland to Akron.
Sam was mentioning the canal, right? Well, I got here before these fellas, ended up running into a cop that was checking me out. Me and him started chatting. He actually told me that this place used to have to worry about piracy, which I would have never imagined. So you got the, Cuyahoga River, and then there was a canal, and this used to be a major route for like getting goods in and out, like the trains and the semi-trucks of back in the day. And so if you was living on the river, especially right around the canal area, you was actually could fall victim to piracy. You'd have pirates coming down through here, which I never would have imagined. I thought that was pretty cool. Pirates. Man, there's some really old stones here. Look at that one, that's cool. Oh, it's like angel wings or something on the top, maybe. Almost looks burned. So guess what Sam just hit me with, which I didn't really think about until he said, but this whole cemetery is on a mound. Like, you got flat ground all around, and then the cemetery's built up on a mound. So I asked him, why is that? He said, look it up. So yeah, very interesting. Why on a mound? You guys Google that real quick. Throw it down there in comments. Let the rest of us know. It's a definite mound now. Now I'm curious. Yeah, camera don't do it much justice, but this is a mound. It is definite mound. It's like a circular mound, this whole cemetery, and he ain't revealing why. So
you have to ask yourself a question. Why is this in the entire area on a circular mound?
Because not every, but a lot of cemeteries are always on a hill. You ever notice that?
No.
Yep. Start noticing.
Oh, I know.
I mean, you'll get your stragglers that are on the side of the road on
this
flat.
Is totally different.
So that's Ed's theory, and apparently that is wrong.
Apparently, yeah. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
So there's So there's something interesting about the mound here. All right. I have no idea what it is, guys. You'll have to check these tombstones out, though. It looks like a surfer. It almost looks like Elvis from a distance because my eyes ain't good, but I'm going to say, is this where Elvis is buried? No, that's not Elvis. Lawrence E. Schrader. He liked to jam out. And then, beloved son and brother, J. Allen Schrader. He liked to surf. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, so I came down here to try to show you a little better about the mound that it's built on, because from that top angle you couldn't really tell as much, because this really isn't. That's pretty steep there. It doesn't look like it on film here. That's actually steep. And then actually on the top of that, it goes up a little mounded more where the stones are at. Okay, so for anybody planning on visiting HellTown to do some Wendigo hunting, or see if you can't see the ghost that sits here on a bench somewhere, Sam just told me if you're caught in here after hours, they do lock it down. Actually, this is where I talked to the cop at, was right down there. He was coming to unlock it. There's no pass go. They take you to jail, so don't. All right, fam, that's going to do it for part 1 of HellTown. If you like this video, smash that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. Till next time, peace. Love you.
Let's go find a Wendigo.
Wendigo hunting.